Zeek. Hello. People call this thing a toy. How dare they call it a toy? It's not a toy. It's a camera.
You are a child's plaything!
A small, tiny camera that you can mount lots of things to it and accessorize it. Maybe it is a toy. Maybe I was wrong.
Shut up and sit down.
Hey guys, how you doing? Zeek here. In today's video, we're going to be talking about this new piece of gear that arrived for the Canon EOS M, and that is the MOVO VF40-PRO. Now, this thing is an external viewfinder, so you can attach it with a 1/4" screw onto your Canon EOS M, or pretty much any Canon camera, such as the 5D Mark III, the 5D Mark II, or even the Canon EOS M6 Mark II. Now, the Canon M50 doesn't need it because it already has a viewfinder, but for Canon cameras without it, it definitely comes in handy. Now, this is the MOVO VF40-PRO right here, and you can see on the Canon EOS M what it looks like. It looks like a cinema rig, and the viewfinder helps it to balance really nicely there, so you get some really good weight to it. Helps you to keep it steady and stabilized when you're out in the field, and something like the pistol grip will also come in handy. You can pretty much attach it to the 1/4" screw on the mounting plate, and then you're ready to go out and shoot, and you got some nice grip on the camera. And this is what I call a really good steady cam trick, something that's going to get you really nice and steady shots. And then again, you got the viewfinder, so when you're out in bright conditions, you're definitely able to see your shots much clearly. This rig is probably going to be something like my long-term rig right now. I love viewfinders. A lot of cinematographers, DPs use viewfinders on the expensive cameras, so I think it's an absolute great addition to the Canon EOS M. Now, before I talk about the positives and negatives about it, I went out with the 10 to 18mm on the Canon EOS M, shot some raw footage, and all I used was this little viewfinder. It was a nice sunny day, and I could just frame my shots, expose nicely. I could see my zebras on screen more clearly, all thanks to this little viewfinder right here. Now, if you don't want to use the viewfinder, all you can do is just flip it up, and you can see there's a nice sunshade, so there's no glaring on the screen. You can see your menu nice and clearly. It's just a fantastic addition to the Canon EOS M. Anyway, go ahead and take a look at some shots that I got with the Canon 10 to 18, shooting at 2.5K RAW, 2.35:1 aspect ratio. So as you guys can see, got some great shots out of this viewfinder. It's a fantastic addition, and you might be looking at this thinking, what the hell is that? Now, that is a top handle. I used to use it on top of the EOS M, but I mounted a Hotshoe to the side of the rig, and then I attached the top handle to the side. So then I got a Hotshoe on top, which I can attach microphones, I can attach monitors. There's just a whole range of options you can do with this Hotshoe. Really love it. I think it's a smart idea to put the top handle on the side. This in general should allow you to get some smooth footage straight off the bat. Alright, firstly, talking about the things that I like about it. It's really simple to use. It's very sturdy on the camera. It doesn't fall off like my previous ones. I had a magnetic one which you attach through these magnets on the frame. Sometimes when I use my neck strap, they'll just fall off, clip off. So something like this that you attach to a 1/4" screw. It's extremely sturdy, so it's a nice tug fit on the Canon EOS M. And then you have these 4 screws. So you got 2 on the side and you got 2 on the bottom, and these help you to position the viewfinder up or down, left or right. Now the one thing that I don't really like about it is that the bottom plate that comes really close to the EOS M, and he blocks the battery door, so you can't really, pull out the battery if you have to, or take out the SD card. Using an EOS M Cage helps to create some way for the battery to come out and the SD to come out. So that screw in the back helps to hold the viewfinder in place. So in order to take the battery out, you have to screw this little screw out, and then you can pretty much access the card and the battery. Other than that, I'm extremely happy with this purchase. I can see my shots nice and clear. The magnifier is ×3. I know there's the Zeek USA versions, but they're expensive. If you want to go for those, go ahead. But for now, I think that this MOVO VF40-PRO is an absolute awesome piece of gear for the Canon EOS M. Now, if I want to use this on the gimbal, I just prefer to use my other Canon EOS M, which is small and compact, and I pop this on a gimbal and that will do the trick for me. This is pretty much my run and gun setup. But yeah, this does the job for getting really nice stabilized footage on the go. So thanks guys for watching. Hopefully you got something out of this. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys soon in the next video. Bye for now.
Shut up and sit down.